everybody. It's Carl Kasgard from Halifax 57 Rescue and saving Halifax's and history and doing everything we can around the world to save our Air Force history and artifacts. And I'm here today with Gustav, our chief man with the tugboat with the River Thames. And I've also got Jan Christensen. He's a director of Swedish Coast and Sea Center. And today we also welcome Eric Skog. He's president of SCSC. So guys, welcome. And I wanted to give you an update on the Halifax stuff that's been going on this winter before we go out next summer. So welcome, you guys. I wanted to just give you a quick rundown on items here. Now, I don't look like I'm high tech, but we are, because I got a guy with a 3D printer in England. I gave him a 3D scan for Halifax bomber propeller blades, and he built me 3 blades as a prototype. He built me 3 2.3 meter long propeller blades with his 3D printer. And so I'd like to thank Andy Ward for that in England. And I've already got the blades here now in our museum in Nanton, Alberta, and I'm assembling them right now. They're prototype 2.3 meter long blades that will become the templates for building metal or carbon fiber blades for a running Halifax bomber. We could use maybe carbon fiber to make the blades, or laminated hardwood, and then, shave the blocks, the billets to make the blades. But these blades are so rare that that is great progress, because in all my 10 years of looking for propeller blades for a Halifax, I've only found one. So we're going to replicate them. So good stuff there. I found a source for propeller hubs for the Halifax in the USA, believe it or not. Beautiful replacement propeller hubs for a Halifax in the USA. So making progress there. Scott Knox is, as you know, rebuilding that wing in the Ottawa area, and we're wishing him well. He's just had to have an operation. He'll be out of the hospital soon and back to rebuilding our Halifax. And we've started I don't like doing this, but we've actually started helping the Lancaster bomber at our museum. You know how, Gustav, you know me. It's not the Lancaster, it's the Halifax. The parts that we recovered from Malta over 10 years ago, the brake parts for a Halifax fit a Lancaster. So the extra brake parts that we've got here in Canada now, we're giving them to the brake rebuild team on the Lancaster, so they've got their parts. We're going ahead with the fundraising for a huge new hangar here at the museum for housing the Lancaster and Halifax. And of course, there's going to be major reconstruction of Halifax sections. So $4.2 million, whatever it is in kroner, you guys work it out, okay? But 4.2 million Canadian dollars. We're just in the final stages of fundraising, so things are moving ahead, and you guys are all part of that. So we do appreciate you being with us. So that's the latest from me. And Gustav, your River Thames, we've made great upgrades over the past couple or 3 seasons. But tell us about this new. It's a hydraulic apparatus for the anchor. Is that correct?
Yes, yes, it is. In the old days, we We used to use a hand winch to recover the anchor, which is very tough work, but it's also in strong winds, it's very heavy. So right now, and I was on the boat today to do some adjustments on the new hydraulic power pack. And right now we are working hard on installing and testing this new hydraulic anchor winch. So this will make the vessel a lot more safe to use, especially in high winds, as you have some machine power you can easier put the anchor out, and you can a lot easier get it back onto the vessel again. So
yes, I know. I did a little bit of that, bringing up an anchor one time, and I was bagged. I was done by the time I had helped, and I didn't do it all myself. So that's great. And you and I need to talk about how Halifax 57 Rescue can support you in the financial costs to install this on the River Thames, because we don't want you paying for this out of your own pocket. We're all here together as a team, and we have to support you and SCSC. So let's stay close together on this, okay? And let me know when it's done, and send me the costs so we can do the sharing as we have done before, okay?
yeah, sure. Appreciate
Great.
that very much, Carl.
Yeah, okay. And Jan Christensen, I hear that you haven't run into any eels lately, but that's good. So tell us about forming up the diving team with Eric for next summer's salvage. How are things going on the SCSC end?
Hi, Carl. Yeah, you know I hate eels. That's the worst thing down there. I just first want to say thank you, Gustav, for a great job with the anchor winch. We need to know that the ship is still there when we reach the surface. So that's a great job. Yeah, we're fixing and trixing, Carl. We're working on some of the things that we knew broke last year. So the hoses, the 80-meter long hoses for pumping down water, and this we had some technical difficulties with those. So we needed new clamps and a bit of new hoses and stuff. So that's pretty much what we're working on right now.
Sure. Okay. And you know what I was thinking about, Jan, is there such a thing as buying another diesel pump and another set of hoses and having two pumps and two teams digging up Halifax parts at the same time? Or would you say we just should keep it simple and just go with the one pump and the one underwater vacuum?
I would say one more pump with hoses would be a very great deal for us, because not only that we can work double as fast, we could also use it as when we got all those troubles with the hoses breaking and stuff like that. That takes time. So when we're out there making our 1, 2, 3 weeks of time, depending on the weather, so of course double time is much better, and have that one more for a spare one. That would be, of course, a good thing.
Okay, let's work on that. All of us will be conferring over the next few weeks and months as we prepared for June of 2022 to go back to the Halifax. And so Eric Skog, I've been thinking about that. Maybe we should get another pump and another set of hoses. Yes, I know this is a big operation, but how do you feel about that? And can you tell us, have you checked on the storage of our parts that is in the warehouse, the Halifax parts that are in the fresh water? How are things going on your end? Give us a little bit of rundown in your area.
Buying an extra pump, I think that could be great. Do you also think you need to have an extra high pressure washer? Do you think that's needed?
Yeah, I wouldn't rule that out. And, you know, I saw the progress being made with one pump, one set of hoses. I'm still mad at those hose clamps for not holding,
Mm.
but there, we need those double barreled, you know, double bolt hose clamps that can really hold, because we've
Yeah.
got a lot of pressure there when we're digging out the Halifax. But yeah, I have a promise of free shipping of Halifax parts to Canada. So just hold our precious parts there, and I'm still arranging that. And we'll be able to get back to you with a shipping solution. But I'm leaning towards, we've got enough, people are donating money now, even over Christmas, to our Halifax project. So I feel that we have, if we're careful with our money and we get more donations in, we can do the second pump, second set of hoses, and maybe even a second high pressure pump to cut mud and sand away. So do you think we can use those two pumps, Eric,
Yeah.
on the water?
And I also think that we could look at different kinds of hoses. I mean, if you look at a fire hose that fire brigades uses, it's a quite different technique. Maybe it costs a little bit more, but it's more safe. Could work better, and we can have a look at that if it's possible to use it.
Well, I think now's the time, just as we've come into the new year, to pursue that. So guys, if you can see what you can scrounge up, and you know how Halifax 57 Rescue works, is we got three ways of paying. We get free, we get wholesale, or we pay market price. But the thing is we've done a hell of a job over the past 2 seasons of doing the Halifax, and I'm very pleased and proud to be with you. So is there anything else you guys wanted to add before we sign off?
One thing, we are right now building a device that we could tow after a boat. And it has 3 cameras, 2 facing forward, left or right, and 1 facing backwards. And we can cover large areas with a boat, filming, recording the bottom. And I don't know if it's of interest to look around the Halifax, outside the diving area, to see if we find anything interesting. And then if that's interesting, we can use this device.
Sure. And now, Eric, could that towing device, could it be used for also filming the activities of the divers, like say on a filming pass?
No, I don't think so. Then I think it's better to use a ROV or robot instead.
Are you talking about our good old ROV called Rick?
No, the one I used last summer to recover the beams that disappeared. Yeah.
Yeah, but Eric, I gave it a nickname. It's called Rick.
Okay.
It's the little yellow guy. That's been a good program of updates and exchanging of ideas here, guys. And I just want to thank you for your energy, for your time, for your good ideas. We're a great team, international 3 nations team. And I just want to remind all our viewers, if they want to see all our adventures and everything that we're doing to save this history, this aviation history, come over to airplanehunters.org on Timekeepers, and that's where the websites are. And if you want to donate, we would love to hear from you. All of this costs thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of Swedish and Danish kroner to keep going. And we would love to have your donations. And you can do it just by going to fundraiser 417-498. So thank you, gentlemen. Let's have another meeting soon. And also, we should have, to keep our viewers informed, next month we'll have another program all about Halifax 57 Rescue and our great team. So thanks, guys, and we'll see you again soon.
See you. Bye bye.